Hello friends, welcome to our channel Mechanical Motivator. இன்னைக்கு நம்ம பார்க்க போறது வந்து projection of lines inclined to both the planes, both HP and VP. பேசிக்கா ஒரு ப்ராப்ளம் கொஸ்டின் என்ன கொடுத்திருக்காங்க, அந்த டேட்டா நம்ம என்னன்னு எடுத்து எழுதணும், என்ன கண்டுபிடிக்கணும். ஸோ ஸ்டெப் பை ஸ்டெப்பா பார்ப்போம். கொஸ்டின் அண்ட் கிவன் என்ன கண்டுபிடிக்கணும் பார்த்ததுக்கு அப்புறம் நம்ம ஸ்டெப் பை ஸ்டெப்பா டிரா பண்ணுவோம். இப்போ now we going to see the question, a line AB. So AB will be denoting the true length of the line. So line AB is 65 mm long. This 65 mm will be denoting the true length. One end of the line A touching HP. So we can write the given data like this. AB is equal to 65 mm. This will be denoting the true length. One end of the line, that is A, will be touching HP. So A point will be touching HP, which will be lying on HP. Then 15 mm in front of VP. So A point is 15 mm in front of VP. Next is line is inclined at 30 degree to HP. So same AB line will be inclined to 30 degree to HP and 40 degree to VP. For solving the problem, we will be requiring only 5 data. If we have all the 5 data, it's very easy for us for solving the problem. What else we have to find? Just listen here. Draw its projection and locate its traces. So we will be drawing the front view, top view, and find all the inclination, whatever angles we will be getting, like theta, phi, alpha, beta, and length of the true length. That is top view will be AB and front view will be A dash B dash. Whatever length we are getting, we will be finding from the solution, and finally we will be drawing the traces. First step is we need to draw the reference line. So the reference line is XY. Just draw a reference line approximately in the middle of the page. If you are drawing in landscape, if you are drawing in A3 sheet, means see to it that this reference axis or reference line should be in the middle at approximate distance. So you can name that line as X and Y. And we know very well, we are following the first angle projection, right? According to that, we will be getting VP, vertical plane above and horizontal plane below. So next step is we need to mark the point. So point A is touching on HP. So the first point, which if the point is touching on HP, means we can write it as A dash. So on the reference line itself, we can mark a point anywhere. But see to it that it should be marked towards the left end, so that drawing the diagram will be very easy for us. Try to mark a point on the reference line. Keep the point and name it as A dash. The next point will be lying 15 mm in front of VP. So from the reference axis, so from the reference line for 15 mm, draw another line. So from the reference line, take 15 mm and draw a line, straight line. So on this line, we will be marking the another point. So A dash and A will be lying on the same line. See to it that A dash and A will be lying on the same line. Now we have kept the point. See to it that A dash and A should be lying the same line. The next step is we will be seeing whatever data we are having. We know very well that true length is 65 mm. So we know the length of the line, and we also know the angle also, because they clearly give us that line AB is inclined 30 degree to HP. 30 degree to HP means we will be drawing like this. So we will be marking the true length AB 30 degree to HP means we will be marking above. 40 degree to VP means we will be marking below. So take your scale and measure 65 mm. And before that, we need to mark the angle, right? So take your protractor, keep your protractor at A dash. Keep your protractor at A dash point and draw a line for 30 degree. Mark an angle for 30 degree and draw a line to certain distance. See to it that the length of the line is 65 mm. So approximately you will be getting like this. Approximately you will be getting like this, and you can name. So we have found one point here, right? We can name it as B1 dash. We can name it as B1 dash. And same step for the same 65 mm. So keep your protractor upside down. Keep your protractor at point A upside down for 40 degree. So from here you have to draw a line for 40 degree, and length of the line is 65 mm. So same process, just draw a line like this. And keep the point as B2. Keep the point as B2. After plotting the point and after drawing this, we need to draw the locus line. So we have got 2 points, right? So we have got one point B1 dash and another point as B2. Now just draw a straight line like this. So you need to draw a straight line. This is called the locus of B dash, and you have to draw a straight line, and this is called the locus of B. So we need to write like this: locus of B dash, locus of A dash. Locus of A dash will be lying on the reference line itself. Locus of A, and this line is called locus of B. Next thing is, we just need to always try to remember that you will be extending only your true length. So we have got true length, right? A dash B1 dash and A B2 is the true length. The length is 65 mm, and here the angle is 30 degree and here the angle is 40 degree. Now extend this line. To the, if its locus of B dash means, try to extend this line to the locus of A till here, and try to extend this line. This is also true line, right? Try to extend it. If its locus of B means, try to extend it to the opposite locus. So you have to extend the locus of A dash. If its locus of B means, you will be extending this point till locus of A dash. Now take your compass, measure A dash B2 dash. Take your compass, measure A dash B2 dash, and try to rotate the arc in the reverse direction like this, so that we will be getting the front view. So take the radius as A dash B2 dash, keep your compass at A dash, try to rotate an arc. So if you rotate means you will be getting like this. If you rotate means you will be getting like this. Same thing for bottom also. Now take your compass, measure A B1. Take A B1 as your radius, A as center, try to rotate the arc. So radius will be A B1 and you will be rotating like this. If you rotate means you will be getting like this. So after rotating it, we can name this point as B dash and this point as B, because AB will be our top view and A dash B dash will be our front view. See to it that we will be rotating. So we need to put the direction of the arrowhead. So since we are taking A dash B2 dash as radius and we are rotating right, so arrowhead should be pointing towards upwards. Same way for here, the radius will be A and B1 will be directing towards down, right? So arrowhead should be directing towards down. So rotation of direction of arrowhead is very, very important. Try to put the arrowhead in HB pencil, and remaining starting from the diagram, you can use your H pencil. After completing it, I will be telling for which and all lines which we need to darken. Main thing is we will be darkening only front view and top view. That is very important. The next step is just to join A dash and B dash. So just to join A dash and B dash and AB. A dash B dash will be your front view and A B will be your top view. Only these two lines should be very, very dark. It should be drawn with your HB pencil. A dash B1 dash and A B2 is your true length, which is nothing but 65 mm. Now we are going to draw the traces. For drawing traces, this is the same procedure for all the problem. First step is you need to extend your front view. Front view is A dash B dash, right? Extend your front view till the reference line. So since A dash is lying on the reference line, so once we extend means we will be getting the point on the reference line itself, and that point is called H. A dash B dash till your reference line and mark that point as H, capital H. And next thing is you need to extend. So this is A, right? So you need to extend the top view. So you need to extend the top view AB till the reference line for the same angle. Extend AB to certain distance till it meets the reference axis and name that point as B. Next step is just try to draw a vertical line. This vertical line will be meeting the AB line, that is top view. The point which you kept on H, try to draw a vertical line. That vertical line will be meeting your top view and name that point as horizontal trace. Same procedure, try to extend this A dash B dash to certain distance from the point B. Try to draw a vertical line downwards. This vertical line will be meeting A dash B dash at one point, and that point is called as vertical trace. Once again I repeat, first step is you will be extending the front view A dash B dash till your reference axis. Since its reference axis is lying on the same line, you are marking this point as H, and you will be extending the top view. You will be extending the top view AB till the reference axis, and you will be naming that point as V. Next step is from H you will be drawing a vertical line till that line meets the AB. Okay, this vertical line will be meeting AB at one point and mark that point as horizontal trace. And this point we write. Try to draw a vertical line, and this vertical line will be meeting A dash B dash at one point, and that point is called as vertical trace. Now we are going to dimensioning. For dimensioning, we need to dimension only A dash B dash, AB and your true length. So for dimensioning, you need to draw an extension line approximately 1 mm away from the line. See to it that it should not directly touch the diagram. So draw the extension line in such a way that the extension line should be perpendicular to the A dash B dash, that is perpendicular to your front view. Same case for true length also. We are drawing an extension line like this, right? The extension line should be exactly perpendicular to A dash and B1 dash line, and same thing holds good for AB also. The extension line which we drawn here should be perpendicular to the AB. Now we are going to just mark the dimension. So we have drawn the extension line. Next thing is we need to draw the dimension line. Extension line should be drawn with your 2H pencil. Dimension line can be drawn with your H pencil. See to it that number should be written vertically. So number should be written vertically. We have dimensioned the front view, true length and top view, and use your HB pencil for drawing this arrowhead, and for writing the numbers which we wrote, right, 50, 65, 56 and all, it should be written with your HB pencil. Angle, whatever angle you are getting, just already initially we just drawn 30 degree, right? So just mark the angle. So this angle will be denoting the true length, and this angle for your front view, and this angle 47 will be for your top view, and this angle will be denoting your true length. Just whatever you measure, whatever answer you are getting, just measure it, and finally try to put a box like this. So theta will be the angle for true length, alpha for your front view, and phi will be for true length, angle for your true length, and beta will be for your top view. A dash B dash is your front view, AB is your top view, and this one is your true length. And finally you need to write all dimensions are in scale 1:1. I hope so everything is clear for you. In case if you are having any doubt, means you can write in your comment section. And do subscribe to my channel Mechanical Motivator, and if you like this video, means you can share with your first year students. Thanks for watching this video. Have a great day.